Hey guys, have you ever wondered how much you're spending every month on food takeouts or deliveries? If you're a person like me who are working from home during COVID and who doesn't always enjoy the homemade meals, you probably want to splurge a little bit on ordering food from your favorite local restaurants. An average American actually spends over $3,500 every year just on food takeouts or restaurants, and I'll imagine this number probably be higher during COVID. What if I tell you there's a very simple way that can help you reduce that food cost by up to 50%? If you're interested in learning more, in this video I'll show you 3 simple steps will teach you exactly how you will be able to save significantly on your food delivery cost. Step number 1 is to always compare menu prices. What I mean by that is a local restaurants such as a ramen shop near you tend to price their items a little bit higher on the delivery app compared to the restaurant listing price. I'm gonna call this the RLP for short. This is because most of the delivery apps, they do charge pretty hefty commission. Sometimes that can range between 15% to 30% depending on the package the restaurant is opting to. So in order to compensate for that commission, a lot of restaurants tend to price it via markup when they listed the item on the delivery website. Now let's compare the prices. I'm on the restaurant's own website trying to order a bowl of ramen. Here they do have an online order option where you can do store pickup, so let's click on that. And why don't we just focus on 2 of the popular items here under their tsukemen collection, the tokasai tsukemen as well as the regular tsukemen. So for tokasai, it's costing $17, whereas the regular tsukemen is costing $13. Now let's hop back to the delivery app. For tokasai, here is actually listed at $19 to $2 extra compared to the website listing price, versus the regular tsukemen, which is also costing $2, listed at $15. So instead of ordering food directly from the delivery app, you might want to check whether the restaurant listing price is the same or lower. Sometimes it can be up to 15 or 30% lower than the delivery app listing price. So right off the bat, you're already saving 15 to 30% depending on how much the item the restaurant has listed for. And step number 2 is to always pick up your food yourself. There are a lot of hidden costs, including the service fee that the delivery app charges in order to provide the service to you. There's a delivery fee in order to bring the food to you. And then last but not least, you also have to tip the driver. So these 3 costs alone can sometimes jack up your final takeout price by 30 up to 40%. Using the ramen example again, if you were to pick it up yourself versus having it delivered, the difference is actually $10, which can easily be saved if the restaurants are close to you and you don't mind walking or having a short drive. And then step number 3 and the final step is always leverage any rewards program as well as third-party websites. Credit card companies these days are offering extra rewards points during COVID just to incentivize you to use their credit card more or not closing them. So personally, I own 2 credit cards that I find are extremely dining friendly. The first one is the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and then the second one is the American Express Gold credit card. The reason why I recommend these 2 is for the AMEX Gold. Right now they're actually offering, if you spend $10, they're offering $5 off by ordering food from a local small business. And on top of it, you can gain an additional 4x membership rewards points by leveraging this card. And for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, I have recently discovered via some data points. So instead of the normal 3x cashback, folks are reporting they're getting 5x cashback on a lot of their dining purchases. So make sure you're leveraging both of these when you're ordering food from the restaurant. One caveat that I do like to point out is for AMEX, not all the small local restaurants accept AMEX, because we actually learned our lesson by going into a restaurant that was clearly listed on the AMEX website, but they actually didn't accept American Express. The other set of program that will allow you to double dip or almost triple dip is to leverage third-party websites. So a website I recently discovered is called Rakuten Takeout. Now, this is only available for folks that live in the Bay Area. Basically, they currently are offering 20% cashback of any restaurants that are listed on their website. I've also checked the prices of the restaurant listing price. They're actually the same. Here's a clip of a little trip I took recently. Hey guys, we're now on our way to pick up our first Rakuten Takeout order, so I'm trying to record it and tell you guys how it goes. Hi. For Ying, a Rakuten Takeout order? Yeah.
We have 3 items.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm going. Hey guys, we now just picked up the takeout order. It was pretty fast. I think on the website it says it took 15 minutes for it to be ready, and then it was ready when we got there. Might film a little bit more after we got home, but everything seems to work. But I'm also gonna check on whether we're able to get the 20% back rewards. Now we're home, and these are the 3 things we got from a Singaporean restaurant, and then they look all pretty good. As you can see, this experience was extremely smooth, and I was able to get good quality food in a very short period of time. Something to note is this company that Rakuten Takeout is pairing off is called Curbside. It's actually a San Mateo based startup. So when I made the purchase, I actually used the wrong credit card. So as you can see from my American Express statement, this company is listed as mailing and shipping. So in that case, it's probably best to use a business-friendly credit card such as the Chase Inc. in order to get 3x bonus. So to sum everything up, I've actually put together this formula map option 1, 2, 3, and 4, depending on what type of rewards, whether you're ordering from the delivery app or from the restaurant themselves. Here are the options. And then by leveraging the method I just described, you can get anything range from 30% off all the way to 50% off. However, if you don't want to do that much research on optimizing your dining strategy, so I would just highly encourage you. I think the easiest way is just to order directly from the local business themselves. That not only helps support those local businesses who are really suffering during COVID, it also helps you save menu prices right off the bat. So to sum everything up, number 1, make sure you always compare menu prices between the listing price and then the delivery app price. And number 2 is always pick up the food yourselves. And then number 3 is to make sure you're leveraging the best possible credit card or rewards program that can help you gain extra rewards from your dining experience. This sums up the end of this video. Hopefully you had found it beneficial. If you like the content that I'm producing, please consider subscribing and liking this video. And then in my future videos, I'll be posting similar content like this, focusing around finance and saving. So hopefully this will be beneficial to you during COVID. And my goal is to help all of you to find strategies to save intelligently, also conveniently.